Okay, here I am. Hi. I hope everybody finds me again. I don't know why that does that sometimes. It would certainly help if I knew what I was doing wrong. Just sometimes I can't go live. But I'm here now. I just had oh, there's Diane. Okay. I have no idea why that does that. Um, if I knew, I could fix it. This is my live chat that I have every Sunday, supposedly at 4 o'clock, to show you what I sold the whole week before. I sell things on mostly clothes on eBay and Poshmark, and it hasn't gotten any better. The first of the week was quite good, and then it just stopped. So it ends up being close to what it's been every week, and it's been sort of slow, very slow. Plus, at the end, I'll tell you the numbers, and those are going to be bad because remember, this is the first of the month, and eBay takes out my store fee. So that's a good $60 comes out right off the top. So I'll warn you ahead of time. Slow for you too, Diane. Yeah, I don't know. At the beginning of the week, it started like gangbusters, and then after a couple days, it just stopped. So that was kind of disappointing. I had 11 eBay sales and only one Poshmark sale. But remember, I'm not really listing new items. I have a few things left from that box that I got from John and Keisha. I saved a few things. So I think this week I'm going to put them all on. I'm going to try to, there's quite a few things I have to iron yet. And then I will just put the rest of them on and see how this next week goes, if that helps or not. Other than that, I don't have anything. Yeah, I've been trying to do some sort of different things on YouTube other than just selling things. So maybe that'll pick up for me. So far, that's not doing anything yet. But I do have hopes for that. You got a Posh sale today? Yeah. Now, I got one sale on eBay today, and I will show it at the end of the sale, at the end of this video, because if I only get one thing, I'm not going to do a ship with me tomorrow. So I'll just show it to you now, after I show my sales and put it in the bin. Then if I get any more, I will have a ship with me tomorrow, but it has to be more than one. Yeah, I didn't get a note from Bumblebee, so I'm hoping maybe she'll be here. But maybe not, because she's usually here pretty early. Yes, I had another migraine last evening. It was short. I got a hold of it quickly, and took some aspirin, laid down right away in the dark. And usually I can get ahead of it that way. But they're sort of scary because as I get they didn't used to do this, but now that I'm older, they mess with my words more than normal. I have trouble with my words anyway, but yeah, it's even worse if I start to get a migraine. So yeah, you're sort of not sure if this is a migraine or a TIA. But then I get the aura, the blind spot and stuff, so it acts like a migraine. Can never tell at my age. Hi, Jane. Glad you could join us. Sort of waiting for a few more people to come in here. Today I've been watching Clutterbug. Have you ever seen her? She's all about decluttering. She has a big YouTube channel, and she's pretty funny. And I was looking at my kitchen, and I'm thinking, this needs decluttered so badly. So that could be one of my videos if I decide to do a big throwaway or a big declutter, because my counters are way too full of stuff. Yeah. I have a whole list of things that I could do YouTube videos on. So that's just one of the many. And none of them are in like a niche. That's my problem. I don't have any real niche except this reselling, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything as far as YouTube goes. So I have made one now. If you saw it on a new piece of equipment, I should have brought it in here. Hold on a minute. It's right there on the table. Let me get it. All right, I'm back. I did a YouTube video on this. I've been seeing these on YouTube and on Amazon. And this is something that you wear around your neck, and you connect your phone to it. I'll show you. If you haven't seen the video, just clicks in here. And because the phones are magnetic now, this little circle thing is a strong, strong magnet. This soft neck thing is flexible, and it's very soft. So your phone, your camera's here, you're going to use the back camera, and you just put the phone on this, and it just snaps onto the magnet. And then you can adjust it to like if you're going to walk, or if you want to point it down and you want to take pictures of you doing things on a table. I think it'll come in very handy. So that's the first piece of new gear I bought. Now, I did buy a couple more things that I will show you on videos, but none are expensive. This was only $19.95 on sale, and it usually runs about $25 to $30. So it was only on sale for a couple of days, and I happened somehow to go on there when it was on sale. Then I got another couple things to hold my phone. So thinking about doing YouTube quite a bit, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it'll be really, it's so hard to put your phone in a tripod and then try to point it down without it falling out of the tripod to look at anything. So this is actually what it is for. It's called POV, or point of view, for a point of view camera. So I think here is little Penny over here. I think she sounds like she's going to give herself a whole bath. Penny, what are you doing? No leaky. She's doing real good. I talked to my daughter a little bit today, and yesterday, and talked to my my daughter-in-law quite a bit today. Yeah, so looks like nobody else is coming right now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I sold this week. Let me put my phone up here. It's not like I have a lot of slips of paper. So let me share my screen, and I'll show you what I sold. The first picture of this front page, I just wanted to show you my, actually it covered up how many, no, here it is. My active listings, I have 2,124 listings. That's how much I have in my inventory at the moment. So yeah, I'd like to get that down. Maybe 1,500. I'd love that. I'd love to get it down to 1,000. So that's why I'm taking sales. Now, this is the graft. Okay, we started here with last Sunday, which I did 65.94 last Sunday. And then Monday was that really good. I think that was the day I sold 5 things, $85.12. Next day, $48.87. Then I had a 0 day, then sold couple more things, and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Today I've sold 1 thing so far. So yeah, it's not looking too hot. The first thing I sold was this was last Sunday. American Eagle Outfitters, a plaid romper. This is a really cute size small plaid, sort of a window pane plaid. Had a tie belt on it. Sold for $15.29. Next thing is this the first Binge Jesus t-shirt I sold. This sold for $15.29. And I think this sold to a man. I forget where he was from. I didn't have it marked down. It's the size is a 3XL men's size. It's a big, big shirt. And I sold this Talbot's. Wait, did I skip one? Wait a minute, let me see. No, okay. Then I sold this Talbot's knit striped tunic, women's large. Had a tie cord at the bottom, black and white stripe. It was rayon tencel, so really soft. It sold for $16.14. This is a J. Crew short sleeve Just a t-shirt, short sleeve t-shirt. It's garment dyed, so it sort of looks faded, like it's is vintage, but it isn't really. It's made in the USA and it's sold for $12.99. Now this is the other chosen shirt I sold. This sold to a watcher. It's here sometimes on my YouTube channel. Her name is Julie, I think. Julie, and I think she was from Fort Collins, Colorado, if I remember. It's a miracle if that's true that I'm remembering that. But it sold for $17.99, and that's other than the one I sort of kept. That's it for them. Now I haven't cut the sleeves off of the one I kept yet, so actually I could sell it. It's not on there for sale though. This is Ann Taylor. It's a sweater, women's extra large, long sleeve. It's a pullover. You can see it closer here. It has buttons here at this up on the shoulder. It is really cute. A tight knit sweater, extra large, sold for $14.89. This is a Jerry Garcia men's tie. The name of this is Space Containers. They all have names. All the patterns of Jerry Garcia ties have pattern names. It's silk, and it was from 1976, and it was sold for $11.99. Next thing, let's see if I can make this bigger, is this pair of North Face A5 series women's shorts. Had the little pockets in the front, sort of a faded out taupe color. It looks sort of like hiking shorts. Sold for $13.52. This is an LL Bean quarter zip knit sweater. This is a men's extra large tall, almost like a Henley sweater with a zipper. I guess they call it a quarter zip though. Yeah, this sold for $22.13. It's a heavy sweater. This went to Texas, if I'm remembering right. Next thing is this Comfort Colors. It's a graphic long sleeve t-shirt in green. It's unisex. It's a small, and it says shrimp and grits on the sleeve. It has a little hound dog there on the chest. And then on the back, it says, no, that's the name of it. It says, Kiss My Grits. Now, I don't know if this is just a t-shirt that they made like this, or if this is maybe from a restaurant, because it's from a Louisiana. Let me just check this. That's Bumblebee. Tuning in late on her phone. Okay. Yeah, so this sold. Did I save that? This sold. I did take an offer on this. I've had this for a long time. I did take a $13 offer on this. That's the one thing I took an offer on this week. So this sold Celine Sport button-up vintage shirt in a women's extra large. This is a linen and rayon blend. And it sold for $14.75. Okay, and the one thing I sold on Poshmark was this cute sweater that I got on from the Crazy Bins. Remember when I got this? I almost kept it. It's so cute, really soft. But another watcher, Elaine, bought this. So she bought this, and this this she paid $20, and they have to pay the shipping on Poshmark. I think that's up to almost $8. I'm not exactly sure exactly what it is. Bumblebee, you probably know. It used to be like $7.95. So that's what I sold. So let me show you the numbers. These are just eBay's. It's easy to see what I did on Poshmark since I only sold one. So on eBay between August 31st and September 6th, yesterday, total sales $241.57. Now, the selling costs were big because $60 of this is from me paying my store, my monthly fee for my store, because I'm back to the Premier store. So net sales was only $72.37. So if you put that together with the, well, let me tell you, the average sale on eBay was $21.96. So let me get back here. So on Poshmark, I sold at $20 and netted 16. Average selling price, of course, was $20. So I netted between the two platforms $88.37 is what actually went into my bank. So there you go. And yeah, Bumblebee said she's going to tune in a bit. So I hope she doesn't go to that previous channel that didn't work out. She'll figure it out. So, yeah, not doing very well still. It's still slow. Renee, hi. It's always good to get the store fee over with. Yes, it is at the beginning of the month because now I know it's coming. So every beginning of the month, I know that that's going to be a low net amount because of that. So hopefully it'll pick up during the, hopefully it'll just keep picking up because I'm hoping the summer slowdown goes away and it feels like fall out to me. I mean, it's only the first part of September. We usually can have really hot weather in September, but that doesn't seem to be the case so far here in Northeast Ohio. The hummingbirds are still around. Yeah. So what else did I want to talk about? I should have made a list. Increasing my YouTube channel is what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I made a list of, it's cool there also in Southern Ohio. Yeah. It's just, I don't know about this year. Well, people that like fall, and I do like fall, I just had to be ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. But now I'm getting my mind more into sweater weather, and yeah, doesn't look like fall out there. We don't have any changing leaves or anything, but we'll see. Well, my daughter-in-law was telling me, she says, "I don't know if you know, but, your son," her husband, "is planning on getting a new puppy." Their wine they've always had, but the last 2 dogs they've had have been, registered Weimaraners. That's the breed they love, especially my son. And he got both of the other 2 from, breeders, really good breeders, and he has found their dog died a few months back, like 6 months, 8 months ago. I forget how long. It's been a while. And he's been thinking about a new one already. He's like me, he has to have a dog. So Linda always says, "No, no, no," and then she falls in love with it. So he has found a, breeder. Actually, it's in Pennsylvania near Erie, where I grew up. It's in Waterford, Pennsylvania. So I think he put some money down already on a litter. And yeah, they won't be ready though till December. So I think he's going to have a puppy come near Christmas. Maybe they'll bring it here on Christmas Eve. That would be fun. I don't know what the date is in December that they'll be ready, or when he'll get it. If he's one of the ones they pick. Because if there's too many put deposits down and the litter hasn't been born yet. The litter will be born in October. So when the litter's born, depends on how many puppies and how many people put deposits down and when they put the deposit down. So I don't know what number he is as far as the deposits go. I don't know. I tried my best to talk him into going to a Weimaraner rescue. They have rescues for all breeds. And he just, he wants a little puppy. So I evidently wasn't successful. So yesterday I made meals for yesterday. Then I made spaghetti and everything, the whole dinner. And so I have it in the refrigerator and freezer. I made enough. So I have my dinner all ready for tonight. A little bit of spaghetti. I haven't had that in quite a while. So what does everybody think I ought to do about different things to talk about on YouTube? Doesn't necessarily have to be about reselling. Does anybody have any other ideas that you think would take off? I know a lot of people do the box openings when they get new things, but I don't plan on buying a whole bunch of new things. These things just came up because I'm going to try to do more on YouTube, but I don't normally buy a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to save money. This week is another minimal month of grocery spending. I did my grocery haul at the beginning of the month a couple days ago, and I spent around not just under $100. I usually allot $250 for a month, and it's just me. I think that's a lot. And sometimes I go over it. Now that counts. I count everything you get at the grocery store. That's not just food. That's like paper towels and toilet paper and cleaning supplies if I need any, that type of thing. Whatever I'd buy at the grocery store. So I really bought a good amount for that $100. And hopefully the only added things that I will buy now the rest of the month is like things you run out of that you have to have, like milk and cream. And I like orange juice. And heaven forbid I should run out of root beer. But I've a good supply of that. Yeah, so we'll see how I do this month. Last month I saved $100, so luckily, because I had all that expense with Penny and her little operation. As far as Penny's, I hope I'm not telling you this twice. As far as Penny's surgery, she does have a type of a sarcoma which is cancerous. It is a slow-growing cancer. This I learned when I went to have her sutures removed, and I talked to the vet. It's called a spindle cell sarcoma. It's a slow-growing carcinoma, and the reason that she didn't get clear all the margins is because it was right up against, I think I told you this. I told people, it might not have been you. It was right up against the line, the muscle of the rectum. Now, you don't want to mess with operate and mess with the rectum muscle. That could be a catastrophe. So that is why the margins weren't cleared altogether. But it's very slow growing, and it's a type of cancer that usually doesn't metastasize. This type of cancer, spindle cell sarcoma, you can look it up. It can be anywhere on your body. It's not just dogs, it's people too. It can be anywhere. It can be on your leg, your arm, your mouth, in your lungs. It can be anywhere. This happened to be by her anal glands, by her rectum. So there's two things they could try, would be to give her chemotherapy, which I won't do again. I tried that with one dog, and it wasn't good. Not that it didn't work, but it's just putting the dog through. No, I won't do that again. The other thing is radiation. Now, this could be radiated. However, do you know where they send? My dog is 8, at least 8. She could be 9, not sure. With the rescue, not positive. As far as giving, sending her for X-ray treatments, or whatever we call it, radiation, they send them down to Metro Hospital. That's a big hospital in Cleveland. There's Metro and there's Cleveland Clinic. Metro Hospital is down close to town too. She said that would mean you would have to go numerous trips down there with her. Well, I can't do that, number one. Second of all, it would cost a fortune. There's a animal oncologist down in Metro Hospital, and that's where animals go for radiation. I never knew that before. So it would cost probably tens of thousands of dollars, because you don't have insurance with an animal. Well, most of the time you don't. And with people, you do. My husband had chemo and radiation, and he never paid anything because we had insurance. But you can't do that with dogs unless you're wealthy. I know I must have told you this. That sounds all familiar what I'm saying. Thank you, Jane. So just praying that she has a good long life, even with this little niche. And yeah, she is such a sweet girl, and she is healthy otherwise and happy. Yeah. Luxury handbags. Hi. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody's prayers. Believe me. Besides praying for my son, praying for my daughter, and praying for my dog. Yeah. I appreciate you people praying for me, for sure. Anyway, all these things, as far as reselling and YouTube, it all keeps me busy and more active than I probably would be otherwise. And now I have it in my head, I have to declutter my kitchen. My counters are too full. Yeah, that's the first thing. And I don't even cook. There's no reason for my kitchen to be so cluttered up because basically I don't even cook that much. I cook like this much. You know, what does it take to make spaghetti? I don't make it the old-fashioned way. I make it with a jar of Prego and spaghetti noodles and some ground meat browned up. Yeah, this is not a big, this isn't a big, beautiful Italian spaghetti recipe. So, plus I don't eat hardly anything. When I make something, it goes part in the refrigerator and parts in the freezer. I have food for a long time after I cook for a day or two. Where are you going there, Missy? You can come to say hello to us. Just a scratch first. Penny, come here and say hello. Then you can go out, okay? Come here, come here, come here, come here. No? No? Okay. You're a good girl. She's so happy now that she can run around and doesn't have to be tied outside. Yeah. Well, that is the extent of my selling this week. And I will try to get some videos on this week about something or other. It'll always be a surprise now, except for like if I do ship with me videos. But so far, unless I sell more than this one, I will not have one tomorrow. Because I'm showing you right now what I sold that would be tomorrow morning, but I only have one, so I'm going to package it up now and put it out in the bin. This is a Coldwater Creek extra large linen button front shirt with 3/4 sleeves. It's a women's extra large. So this sold for $14 best offer. Did I say that before? God, I'm a mess. So be good, everybody. Pray for each other. I appreciate your prayers for sure. And I will see you in the next video, whatever it may be. Thanks for joining me. Bye.